And welcome into the field house. Crimson Cliffs High School, they're hosting the Cedar Reds. It's senior night for the Mustangs, as we see for our viewing crew here, courtesy of CEC TV. Some of the seniors here on this Mustangs team. Bridger Jones just being announced. Jaden Jensen right there at center court. Devin Dixon, Andy Thompson, thanks for being with us. Our ideal home and paint game of the night between Crimson Cliffs and the Cedar Reds. Check out Ideal Home and Paint. Beautiful new showroom, 4096 South River Road, for everything you need for your home improvement projects. This spring, Ideal has that. Devin, only a few more of these nights left, man. It's amazing how fast it goes.
Yeah, which might be a good thing for the voice, but it always flies by. There's no question. This season, I can't believe tonight. Then we got games next Tuesday night for the boys. And then we'll have playoffs starting later in the week, like next Friday for the first round. And then Monday the 21st, 22nd, 23rd, that Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, to the Burns Arena for the quarters, the semis, and the finals, where we crown a state champ. And I really think Region 10 has a great chance to win the state championship this year. Will it be this Crimson Cliffs team? They got a chance as good as anybody like Dixie or Snow Canyon. What a win for the Mustangs on Wednesday in overtime.
Yes, one of their wins of the year. I mean, right up there with the other time that they were able to knock off Dixie here at the field house. Can they keep the mojo going? That's the big question against Cedar, who's coming off a tough loss on Wednesday to the Thunder. They played at Desert Hills, were the favorites in that game, but couldn't, wasn't really that close for most of the game, as we were kind of watching the score progress as we were at the other game. But Cedar City, defending champs, they've got star power, and the question is, can they rebound tonight on the road after a tough loss on Wednesday?
Yeah, reports on that game, and from what I could watch while we were broadcasting, did have it streaming like you mentioned to get score updates. Cedar did not shoot good. They struggled shooting the basketball in the Thunderdome, and that was not the case for Desert Hills, who got a big lift for getting Chomp Jones back the last couple of games, one of their athletic junior guards. So, yeah, Desert Hills is, they haven't won a lot of games, but they're a team that nobody really wants to face early in the state tournament, that's for sure. And I don't think people want to face this Crimson Cliffs Mustang team, and never underestimate the heart of the champions. The state champs from last year, Cedar Reds, got a couple key components to that state championship team ready to go tonight, and certainly Zab Santana, Aaron Munson, those two guys are going to do everything they can to repeat. If the playoffs were to start today, where the RPI sits, Pineview would visit Cedar in the first round of the 4A state tournament. Now, there's a chance that could change. We still got 2 games to go.
You're listening to the Interior Design Center pregame show. They make your house feel more like a home. See some of the stylish looks on Instagram, as well as their website, interior-designcenter.com. Able to talk to Coach Winters in the window of the Devin Dixon show today on ESPN Radio. Yeah, he was revved up about the Super Bowl halftime show, as we all are. It seems like we spent half the show talking about Dr. Dre, but he's also revved up about how well this team has played in tough matchups, especially on Wednesday night. Once again, getting a big win. Hudson Haws was electric in that game, Devin. 27 points for the Mustangs.
Yeah, I mean, the way he was weaving through traffic, keeping the ball alive, the way he shot the three, hitting, I think, not 1, not 2, but 3 triples. But I really liked his mid-range game and attacking the rim. I mean, he did everything. You scored 27 points. You're doing something right. Jordan Eaton chipping in 18. I thought his defense was incredible, trying to, slow down Kyle Lemke and Kean Webb. That was a fun one, and the seniors getting introduced in a little gritty action out there from McCone. I like that. Andy, can you do the gritty?
No, I can't. I don't even know what that is. What did he do?
The little gritty. I can't do it, but everybody's doing it.
Yeah, I missed it.
The one thing that I want Coach Winters, if we can get him in the postgame, we found out his high school car was a 83 baby blue El Camino. If he wins the state championship this year, I think it's going to be up to you and I to go find that 83 El Camino and buy it back for Coach Casey Winters as a state championship gift. I don't think it's going to cost us more than a couple $100.
No, it's well worth the investment. I can just
Unless
imagine.
They consider that a classic now, and then we could be in trouble, AT.
That's great. One of the things that everybody's excited about is the matchup within the matchup tonight. Hudson Haws versus Zab Santana. You talked about Hudson on Wednesday, scoring from 3, scoring from mid-range, scoring at the rim. That's exactly what Zab does, and this is, 2 of the best in the region facing off tonight. here at the Fieldhouse.
Yeah, Zab Santana, the hard part is he catches the ball off the block. They don't really try to post him up down low. Munson's more that guy.
Yeah.
So it's hard to double him because a lot of times he'll bring the ball up the court. He'll catch it on the perimeter. He's got a good mid-range game. He's got excellent footwork. The Puerto Rican, it seems like he's been in this program forever, and he is an unbelievable, excitable, fun guy to watch. Every time I get a call a game with Zab Santana, and you almost just expect the unexpected. You don't know what he's going to do and when he's going to do it. He's going to have to have a big night. You know, he had 21 against Desert Hills, and it wasn't even close to enough on Wednesday. And the one thing they'll do is they're going to try to take him away and make everybody else on this Reds team beat the Mustangs tonight. So it's going to be a challenge, and we'll see how it plays out.
We got three total games tonight in Region 10, including over on our sister station 92.5 FM, 890 AM. The Dixie Flyers taking on the Hurricane Tigers, and then streaming on our website, Desert Hills at home taking on Pineview, a battle of two gritty teams who want to play a lot of defense tonight in the Thunderdome. You're listening to the Interior Design Center pregame show live from Crimson Cliffs High School. We're going to take a 3-minute break. We'll be back with more right after this. Welcome back. Interior Design Center pregame show. Devin Dixon, Andy Thompson. Thanks for being with us. Crimson Cliffs High School. We're winding down the regular season, but, you know, with how things are now, you know, it's not just about the region championship. It's about improving your RPI seeding. And Crimson Cliffs, Devin, has a unique opportunity for the next few games to maybe, after losing 3 of their last 4 going into Wednesday, they're poised now to, if they win out or something like that, they could actually win a share of the region title. Right?
Yeah, they'll be with Dixie losing head-to-head. That got them caught up with everybody. And with Dixie beating Snow Canyon a week ago, now Crimson has to – Snow Canyon still got a 1-game lead. But because they play Snow Canyon in the season finale next Tuesday, if they win tonight and they win next Tuesday, they would have identical region records as the Warriors. They would have split the season series. So unless they go, down the standings to break the tiebreaker, you got co-region champs. So, which, 10 days ago, it looked like a long shot after they'd lost to Pineview and Desert Hills, and like you said, lost 3 of 4. So, a lot of parity. Any given night, any team can win in our region. And don't count this Cedar team out tonight. They're hungry. They want to stay in that top 8. They want a home game in the first round of the playoffs. They don't want to have to risk dropping down and traveling up to Cache Valley or something crazy. So it's going to be really interesting to see how the RPI shakes out. We'll know what everything looks like after tonight, but then usually the UHSAA RPI, they'll pull it down, and then they'll have a big reveal after those regular season ends for region 10 and 11.
Yeah, cannot wait for the unveiling of the seeds heading into the tournament selection Saturday.
No, they won't wait till Saturday because the first first round games will be Friday. So the reveal will probably, and I don't know exactly when it'll be, but it'll probably be next Wednesday, Tuesday, or Wednesday. It would have to be Wednesday morning, I would guess.
Oh, Wednesday. You're saying that they play Friday at the home sites.
Yeah,
that's why they're moved up to Tuesday. So we'll be broadcasting Tuesday next week, the final of the regular season. All right, Devin, let's dive into our Camping World keys to the game. Check out Camping World for all of your outdoor adventures in 2022. 1500 Hilton Drive or campingworldstgeorge.com. Let's start with the visiting team from up in Iron County, the Cedar Reds. Keys to victory tonight against Crimson Cliffs.
Guard play's got to be good. Guard play's got to be really, really good. This is a young guard line that at this point in the season is getting a lot better, getting a lot more experience, but they still don't have a lot of returners at that position. So that guard play, I think, has to be good. Precision with the passing, limiting the turnovers. Ball pressure has to be good. And they've really got to extend out on some of the Mustang shooters like Hudson Haws. And then the other thing, I think, is tempo. I mean, does Cedar really want to run with the Mustangs? I don't think so. They might for stints, but for the whole game, I don't think so. I think they want to try to control the tempo and play this thing right in the 50s, maybe a better tempo for them. So those are a couple things that I think is going to be important for Coach Esplin and the Reds here. And, you're on the road. You got to shoot it well, and you got to believe in your brothers, and you got to hustle. You got to get the 50-50 balls, all the little things that could only result in a nice road win tonight for the Reds.
All right, let's do it for the home team. Looking to run as one tonight on senior night. The Crimson Cliffs Mustangs, Camping World keys to the game victory to get a victory for Coach Winters.
Well, keep Hudson Haws going. I mean, feed the hot hand.
Yeah.
When he scores double figures, they don't usually lose. So if he has a big night, Mustangs usually have a big night. I like that when they run the offense through Jordan Eaton on the block, though. And then, they got to win the rebounding battle, and they've got to slow down Zab Santana. I think you got to monster him, double team him as much as you can. Try to get the ball out of his hands as much as you can. Make somebody else beat you if you're Coach Casey Winters.
Those are your Camping World keys to the game. Check out campingworldstgeorge.com, proud sponsor of Region 10 Athletics here in southern Utah. While we're at it, Devin, let's go ahead and pick our Star Watch players. This might be really easy.
Hudson Haws and Zab Santana.
There you go. I mean, what else do you want? You got Hudson Haws, who is a dynamic scorer, versus Zab Santana, who does a lot of the same things, who was the state tournament MVP last year, and he's back, and he's looking to turn it on as we're heading into the state tournament this year for Cedar. Your Star Watch players are brought to you by Intermountain Sports Medicine Performance. Improve your speed, power, agility, your overall performance. Young kids, high school age kids, they do it all ages at Intermountain Sports Performance. They got certified trainers. They've been helping Region 10 athletes for 20 years. Give them a call at 251-2299 today.
Yeah, and I mean, it's that easy for me tonight because they were both preseason MVPs. There was 3 of them, in fact. Those 2, Hudson Haws, Zab Santana, and Lyman Simmons. And
what is the MVP race looking like now after we played the season? I don't think we've talked about that a ton. It's a pretty good race, right?
Yeah, I wish Risco Brooks wasn't hurt because he'd be in it. So that leaves me with, Kyle Lemke at Dixie, Bowen Hammer or Owen Mackey or Lyman Simmons at Snow Canyon.
Yeah.
Hudson Haws or Jordan Eaton from this team, and then Zab. I mean, or Munson from Cedar. Pineview, there's not a true superstar. They all just are collectively great. Desert Hills, Lincoln Holmes is probably in the race, averaging over 15 points a game. But their record hurts him in that award because they've struggled to find consistency in the wins. So, ultimately it's going to come down to who wins the region championship. If it's then it becomes really interesting. So it's probably going to be a Flyer, a Warrior, or a Mustang. And so Haws, Eaton, Bowen Hammer, Lyman Simmons, and then you've got Owen Mackey. And then I think it's Lemke. And then the Flyers are just so good. They're so diverse that you could throw another Flyer in there. Webb's numbers rebounding are great. Barban's points and rebounds are almost even, like a 7 and 7. But Lemke kind of is just a sophomore. Maybe that hurts him a little bit in the voting as well. I mean, there's just so many ways, and ultimately the coaches will have a tough decision.
Absolutely. Yeah, a lot of great performances, great players this year, as always, in Region 10. Thanks for listening. Interior Design Center pregame show. If you're listening on your radio and are heading home, aren't able to make it out to a game tonight, check us out at sportsradio977.com and watch the game in crystal clear HD, courtesy of our friends at CEC TV, as we get prepared to sing the national anthem here at the Fieldhouse, one of my favorite venues in Region 10. And the crowd is always amazing. I'm trying to – the challenge every game is to look over at the student section and figure out the theme. I don't think there's a theme tonight, Devin. I mean, there's some kids wearing, like, fedoras. They look like Bobby Jones down there, but there's no uniform theme.
You seem disappointed with that a little bit.
Well, it's something you come to expect, and they've blown it. All right, they haven't blown it. It's senior night. The focus is on the players on the court, and I'm fine with that. We'll see how Cedar's student section fills out as we get closer to game time. We're going to take a 3-minute break. When we come back, we'll get tip-off going here from the Fieldhouse at Crimson Cliffs High School.
Ernie's 2 Sinclair stations want to wish Region 10 athletes the best of luck this season. And stay tuned for the Ernie's Player of the Game. Don't forget to grab an Ernie's reward card that allows you to save on fuel and earn points for every dollar spent in store. Get your card today. Ernie's, St. George, Hurricane, Cedar, and in Beaver.
Fabulous Freddy's is the locals' choice for a full-service car wash. It's fast. Have your car washed in just 20 minutes or less. Fabulous Freddy's always keeps it clean inside and out with 2 Southern Utah locations as well as in Vegas, Lehigh, and Sandy.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware.
See Hearst first this month for great deals on red hot buys at Hearst Ace Hardware. Make sure and get an Ace Rewards card for savings around the house, the yard, or the job site. Stop by Hearst General Store Ace Hardware, conveniently located in the heart of downtown Cedar City and St. George.
Hey, time out. I've got a loan for you. Scott Gibson here with Intercap Lending. Put me in the finance game to work for you. No matter what you're looking for, to build, buy, or refinance, I can help. So don't drop the ball and let me, with my 25 years experience, go to work for you. 435-619-8080.
Hey, it's Luke with Udine Associates at American Family Insurance. At Udine Associates, we love insurance so you don't have to. With a quick call, we can get you an instant quote with the right coverages. My team of licensed agents are ready to help you with better insurance from American Family. Give us a call at 435-251-9102.
Ideal Home and Paint. Ideal has all the top quality brands like PPG, Pratt & Lambert, and Cimarron floor epoxy coatings. Ideal has that. Check out their Paint Design Center, 4096 South River Road, or call 656-0801.
Right now is the time to improve and get ready for the upcoming basketball season. And the best facility with brand new floors and top-notch training is at Nets on Fire inside the Be More Complex. Get small group training with elite coaches. It's time to improve your game. Just visit netsonfire.org.
This is Tyler from We Win Injury Law. We win for you, period. If you have been in a motorcycle accident, car accident, hit by a semi-truck, or bitten by a dog, we will fight and win for you, period. Visit 435wewin.com to have me look at your case.
Simply Wisdom Teeth is all they do, and they always make it simple. With everyday pricing at just $899 for all 4 wisdom teeth removed, including sedation, they've got over 600 5-star Google reviews. For appointments, call 635-1243 or visit simplywisdomteeth.com.
Need an appliance or two? AWP's got you. Check out the remodeled expansive showroom, highlighting the Cafe series with colors like matte black, matte white, and modern glass. Make your kitchen stand out. Come see the local boys at AWP across the freeway from the Bloomington Walmart.
And welcome back inside Crimson Cliffs High School. Beautiful rendition of the national anthem as the junior ROTC retires the colors.
Unbelievable voice, Andy.
Did you have a stopwatch on that? We should have done the over-under like they did at the Super Bowl.
It was right around a minute 30.
Okay, so pay the under.
I did not put the stopwatch out, though.
Yeah.
I did not put the stopwatch
I think that's
out.
about the time set for the.
Do you know Mickey Guyton, country singer? I'm not familiar with her.
No, I don't know her either. I heard she's excellent, and people are hoping that she takes her time on Sunday.
It's her moment. Don't rush it.
Time now for our Sky Mountain starting lineups. Hit it to the sky. A beautiful Sky Mountain Golf Course in Hurricane. Schedule your team time at 635-7888. 635-7888. As starting lineups being announced for the visiting team Cedar Reds. There's Nathan Rogers, guard, 3-point specialist. Hit that corner 3 for him. Aaron Munson, who is a stud, another big man who can extend out, shoot a 3, or he can throw it down on you. Number 14 is Braden Tebbs. Here's number 20, Stockton Albrecht, and number 35, Zab Santana, who's been playing varsity basketball since since Watergate.
And he leads 4A in scoring at 19.8 points per game. Albrecht's at 6.5. Munson, 15.2. You know, really what they're missing to make a realistic run in another state championship, Ty Harrison dislocated his kneecap in early January at Dixie High School. And he is lost for the season. So, I mean, you're taking 16 points out of the – I hate it for Ty Harrison. That was the same game in which Risco Brooks got hurt, Andy. So 2 seniors for Cedar and Dixie brutal. Went down in one game, and it looks like they're both lost for the season at this point.
Yes, and I love seeing Ty down there with his teammates, wearing shorts and, his Jordans. But
there's your gritty. Did you see the gritty?
Oh, there he is, Jackson. I missed it again.
Pay attention, AT.
There's Jackson McComb.
Let's see if Q does. Little Q. Trav does
There's Matthews.
No, he's going to bow to his sensei.
Yeah, he bows to, is that Jensen down there? Bridger Jones wearing number 5. He was announced earlier. Jordan Eaton.
No gritty.
Love his game, right?
No gritty for him.
He doesn't dance. He just boxes you out, then hits a 17-foot jumper. Hudson Haws, the smiling assassin.
Yeah,
he's a killer.
He's the leading scorer for this team at 14.6. Eaton's 11.8, but McCone near double digits at 9.8 points per game. All 3 of those guys were sensational at overtime win against Dixie on Wednesday.
Thanks for listening to the Interior Design Center pregame show. Check them out on Instagram or at interior-designcenter.com. We're ready to tip things off here at the Fieldhouse. Thanks for being with us on ESPN 97.7 as well as Sports Radio 977.com, CEC TV. Shooting the game for us tonight, as always. And we're getting ready to go. Aaron Munson will be tipping it off against Travis Matthews. And we'll be giving updates, Hearst Ace Hardware updates throughout the game from the other 2 games going on around Region 10 tonight.
All the streams are up on our website. They're all working, and that's good because a couple of our camera guys got stuck in a little accident. Not their fault, but getting to the games. But because it's senior night at all these gymnasiums, none of the games have tipped yet tonight. This looks like it'll be the first to tip off, and we'll keep you updated on all of them.
There we go. Letting the anticipation build here at the Fieldhouse. as they're winding up the light at center court. It's got to get, the refs are saying no, it can't be 50 feet high. It's got to be 70 feet high.
Good thing they got this.
We're not going to move until that's the case.
Good thing they got this music looping. We're good. We ready.
We ready. We ready. New motor for that light thing. Here we go. Munson versus actually McCone. Not Matthews will jump it off. Munson wins it and tips it. Corner pass over to Albrecht. Open. Team D3 just misses it short. Rebounded by Matthews.
Good look. Opening possession. He was there, ready to shoot. Just didn't hit it.
Matthews into the paint. Dips it over to Haws. Back out to Eaton. And to Jones. Good recovery defense by Cedar. And there's Matthews going strong. Misses it. Rebounded by Munson.
Munson's got to be a beast on the glass tonight.
Rogers to Zab. Back to Rogers. Give and go. Beautifully executed. 2 points. Good.
Yeah, quick little shot to avoid a block. I like how he caught it and then just quickly put it off the window.
Here's Haws. Gets it over to Matthews. Then he'll cut through. He's being guarded by Braden Tebbs. And I'd say Crimson on the guard line has a significant size advantage tonight as McCone gets it at the elbow, fakes it, then drives. Euro step off the glass, and he'll be fouled in the act, and he'll go to the Fabulous Freddy's free throw line.
You know, he's longer than you think. He covers ground with that step through, goes to the left hand there, takes the bump. Couldn't quite get the N1, though, but earns himself a trip to the Fabulous Freddy's free throw line. Unlimited car wash memberships, just $20 a month at Freddy's.
There's McCone knocking down his first free throw. He was great, 12 points, I believe, on Wednesday night. And he buries both of his free throws.
Yeah, and Coach Winters told us McCone doesn't care if he comes in like Jordan Clarkson off the bench or he stars. He just wants to help his team, which you got to love as a coach.
Tebbs to Albrecht. They've got Munson down on Bridger Jones on a mismatch, and they're going to switch it back. McCone comes out on Munson, who finger rolls it but leaves it short. Rebounded by Eaton, who will drive, push, jump stop, up, and just too strong off the glass. No good. Rebounded by Cedar.
Yeah, really didn't have a lane to pass. Got all the way to the rim, just going full speed. Soft touch wasn't there.
Zab yet to put one up tonight early in the first quarter. 6:26 on our Nets on Fire clock. Here's Munson, drives left, stops, puts it up off the glass. And good. Strong move by Aaron Munson.
And count it, and one, Mr. Munson. You know, you forget he's like 6'6", almost 6'7". He got good touch around the rim.
Yeah.
Not a lot there, but enough to draw the whistle and try to go complete that old-fashioned three-point play.
Shot up and good from the free throw line. Gives Cedar the 5-2 lead on our We Win Injury Lot scoreboard early in this one. Here's Haws, double screen to his right. He goes left and doesn't give it up. Partially maybe blocked by Munson. Then he misses the free throw, or excuse me, the layup. Rebounded by McCone. And McCone will be fouled, and he'll go back to the line.
Nice work on that offensive glass by McCone, and heading back to that line is a good thing if you're Coach Casey Winters, a guy that knew how to get to the free throw line in his career. Went to Virgin Valley High School, then went to Idaho State, and then, or was it Idaho? I forget, was it Idaho?
I think Idaho State.
I think it was Idaho State, and then transferred back down to Dixie State. Played for Coach Judkins, and then, of course, was a longtime coach for Juddy. 2 different stints. In between, he had a
tough call on Munson, by the way, on that replay. Looks straight up.
Yeah.
But McCone is a heck of a free throw shooter.
I thought it was a tough call at the other end, too, so they kind of evened themselves out.
And here we go. Zab, left-handed dribble, stop, pop from the elbow, misses, and rebounded by Eaton. Eaton always looking to push. Baseball pass, but stolen by Santana. And then stolen right back. Missed the Wolf call. It's stolen again. Back to Cedar. Here we go. Corner pass over to Munson. Back inside. Swatted by Haws. Wow. What just happened? Great play by Hudson Haws on the block, but a lot of turnovers there right in a row. Man, he got up for that one.
Student body, you got swatted chance. I like it, though. Only 2 chances, and then they stop on unison. That's orchestrated, AT.
Great discipline, yeah, down there. You got the Mustang on a stick. Here's the pass inside to Stockton Albrecht.
Ooh, and that was a little John Stockton-esque done. That was a nice little cut down the lane for the easy lay-in.
And they've created a lot of cuts away from the ball, creating easy points early for Cedar. Here's Jordan Eaton, puts up the team D3, buries it, and then we've got a foul. And it'll go against Cedar. That's Tebbs.
Yeah, I didn't see out of the corner of my eye what happened, but he was hooked up over there battling, boxing out. I'm not sure with Hudson Haws, and Tebbs gets caught with the foul. Take a look here on that beautiful release. Jordan Eaton got the mid-range game, but he can stretch it to distance. And then at the top of the screen, I still didn't see it.
Hudson Haws misses the three. May have been deflected. He never misses that bad. Here's Santana driving, fouled on the ground. And here we go.
If you're going to use fouls defensively, though, I'd use them on Zab Santana. He's the one guy that can really hurt you.
Houston Johnson coming in off the bench.
That's because Jordan just picked up his second. That's a little troublesome for Coach Casey Winters.
Albrecht gets it into Rogers. Rogers takes a dribble baseline, kicks it back out to Munson. Munson on the wing, guarded by Johnson, then gives it to Albrecht. Albrecht back to Munson, kick out to Zab, 19-footer up, just short, rebounded by Haws. Haws is going to push. Cedar gets back on defense. Haws, short corner, swings it to Johnson, who drives, puts it up, throws it down. Houston Johnson.
You come into the game and you drive the lane and then one hand flush it. I love it. I love it.
Wow, nice move from the wing by the big fella. Here's Albrecht to Rogers. Gets it over to Zab, drives baseline, stops, hangs, puts it up, no good. And here comes Travis Matthews, great defense. He's going to go all the way, puts it up, and he'll get a blocking foul called on Tebbs, as Matthews forcing the issue in transition.
I'm watching Britton Johnson talk with everybody around him about his son's dunk. I didn't see what happened down here. I was watching Dad. That proud moment. You know, Britton could dunk.
That's awesome.
Britton running played in the league. We found that one YouTube video, him dunking on LeBron his rookie year.
Yeah, that's right.
Was he with Dallas when that?
He was with Magic, I think, if I remember correctly.
Here's the replay.
The high socks. Look at this move.
Look, nice ball movement and then quick move. Every time I see Houston Johnson, I'm more and more impressed with how much better he's getting game by game, practice by practice.
Here's Matthews. Makes the second free throw. 10-7, Mustangs with the lead on the We Win Injury Loss scoreboard. Here is Albrecht dribbling it up and passes it to Santana. Skip pass to the corner, back inside to Albrecht, who puts it up and good. Man, great cuts away, creating layups for Cedar. Great ball movement.
Yeah, Coach Esplin's got him dialed in with running their set stuff.
And drive by Haws. He gets his first bucket of the game.
Kind of feel like this is going to be a track meet tonight, don't you?
12-9, 3:55 on our Nets on Fire clock. Munson looking to dribble, gets to the free throw line, then throws it out of bounds, wanting Zab to cut to the corner. Instead, it'll go to the Mustangs.
Zab's been quiet so far, but he can erupt at any moment.
Ball goes inbounds to Jensen in the game for the first time. Backdoor cut from Haws, couldn't get it to him. Instead, it hands it to McCone, gets it right back for a team D3, just misses it, rebounded, fought for, and knocked out of bounds. They're saying off Munson, and it'll stay with the Mustangs.
Jensen off the bench was really coming in and providing a scoring lift, but the last couple weeks he has struggled from the field. I think that would have been a big one for his confidence if he could have knocked it down just a little short, but right on line.
12-9, Mustangs with the lead here in the first quarter over the Cedar Reds. Ball goes over the top to Haws, who looks over to Coach Winters, and he'll get set here. Ball screen comes up from Johnson. Haws drives left. Gets to the baseline, spins middle, kicks it out to Class. Class with a little floater off a dribble, misses it. Rebounded by Cedar.
Good strong board.
Cedar going to push. Boston Garrett kicks it over to Zab. Zab, open three, misses it. Rebound by Stockton. Albrecht goes up, misses it. Rebounded by the Mustangs.
Oh, I expected that Zab three to go, didn't you?
Yes, that looked good. Haws behind the back, between the legs, guarded by Rogers. Throws it into McCone. McCone out to Johnson, who's going to take the three, misses it long. and rebounded by Rogers. Rogers to Garrett. Garrett back out to Zab. Zab, bullet pass inside, and then a misfired pass from Albrecht out of bounds. Good look by Zab, but they couldn't get a shot attempt up. And Cedar remains at 9 points.
I like that idea by Zab to go down to Stockton, Albrecht, but it was too hot. I mean, Albrecht did everything he could just to keep it in bounds, and then, you know, kind of in no man's land of the basket. Defense recovering, just trying to kick it out, and just goes out of bounds.
Jensen, get over to Haws. Haws misses the three, rebounded by Albrecht. He's going to drive. He's stripped by Haws nearly, and they're going to say foul on Haws, who's pretty good. We saw that. Saw him do that on Wednesday a little bit.
He gambles. There's the reach in. It must have called the original reach in the foul, I believe.
Here we go. 2:26 on the Nets on Fire clock here in the first quarter. Crimson with a 3-point lead over Cedar. Cedar's ball. Rogers, Zab posting up, back to the basket. Tries to pass it over to Garrett. Off his hands, out of bounds. Mustang's ball.
Yeah, and they were executing the offense. They were hitting those cuts, getting lay-ins earlier, and now Crimson's adjusted pretty nicely. They're contesting those passes, and that one just off the hands, out of bounds.
Here's Jensen over to Haws. He's guarded tightly by Rogers. Fakes one way, goes the other, pulls up for the jump shot, misses it long. Rebounded by Munson.
Strong board by Munson.
They get it ahead to Zab. He's guarded by McCone. We'll see if he wants to drive. Spin move, goes baseline, gets into the middle, goes up strong. Foul called on McCone, and Zab will go to the free throw line.
You know, they monstered him. Zab goes to spin. Jaden Jensen comes over, but he goes right past Zab. He's probably better off trying to take a charge, but who wants to take a charge from Zab Santana? I don't want to. And Zab probably frustrated a little bit. He didn't get the N1. That was a pretty good look.
Strong move by Santana. He knocks down the free throw, his first point of the first quarter. Has some substitutions. Travis Matthews coming back into the game for Cedar. That's Landon Kreitzer.
It's the interesting thing now for Coach Casey Winters of Crimson is, does he gamble with Jordan Eaton with 2 fouls? Does he bring him back in the first half? Probably done for the first quarter. I would think he'll let him run out there a little bit in the second quarter.
Johnson passes, then goes to set the screen. Jensen set drives, floats it up and good. Nice move, Jaden Jensen.
Yeah, it was. Missed that first three, but nice, JJ. I see you there. Getting a little confidence. That was a sweet little teardrop.
Kreitzer dishes it off to Zab, who's guarded by Matthews. That's a good matchup right there. Zab's going to drive. Beautiful pass inside to Kreitzer for an easy 2.
And that's what Coach Winters wants to time out for, is you're doubling, you're monstering up against Zab, but you're not finishing and sticking. And that allows Zab, with the great vision he has, to dish it. Beautiful dime by Santana.
We'll keep it right here. Timeout's brought to you by the Scott Gibson team at Intercap Lending. They don't match their rates or their fees. Check out the Scott Gibson team at Intercap Lending.
Watch this if we get the replay here. Awesome camera shot. Watch him. This is the Jensen teardrop. I mean, that's a nice little soft touch there by Jensen. And the other end, that Zab Santana pass, I mean, he's got eyes in the side of his head, AT.
They're doing a great job cutting to the hoop. Backdoor cuts, and the perimeter is finding them down low for easy buckets. Just 1 3-pointer made.
How about this?
So far in this game.
Quick Hearst Days Hardware update. 14-2. Desert Hills beating Pineview early on.
Pass goes inside to Matthews, outside to Class. Class out to Jensen, who's going to take a team D3. Bounces around, no good. Rebounded by Zab Santana. And we're at a minute left on our Nets on Fire clock here in the first quarter. Zab, one-on-one with Matthews. Pass inside. Nice look again, and one. Ty Bronson this time, the beneficiary of a gift-wrapped pass from Zab right underneath the basket.
Into the first, Dixie leading 16-4 over Hurricane AT.
Wow.
They're mad. I mean, I figured that would be a bounce back tonight for the Flyers. Yeah, they're too good.
Here we go. Ty Bronson at the Fabulous Freddy's free throw line. Knocks it down. 16-14 now. Cedar with the lead. Mustang ball. Bridger Jones left wing. Looking inside for Johnson. Said gets it high post to Matthews. Matthews back to Jones. They want to get Johnson posted up down low. if they can get him the ball, but they can't get the angle for the entry pass. Instead, they'll kick it around. Lukenge driving off the glass, caught him off guard. 2 points good. Lukenge.
That's beautiful, beautiful. I like how this bench is coming in shot ready within the flow of the offense for Coach Casey Winters, getting some good bench production.
Zab going up against Matthews, spinning back to the basket. Fadeaway swatted by Matthews. What a defensive play. But then gotten by, they're calling over the back. Landon Kreitzer collected it. And did they have possession in the front court? Here we go. Bridger Jones gets the ball with 13 seconds left. Last shot opportunity here in the tie game in the first quarter. Jones has got Matthews waiting for him with Johnson on a ball screen when he wants it. 3 seconds. 2 seconds. Waited too long. They're not going to get a shot off. And that's going to be the first quarter tied 16-16. Our ideal home and paint game of the night. Crimson Cliff Cedar tied it up after one. We'll be back right after this 60-second timeout.
When it comes to your child's teeth, Dr. Cody and his experienced staff at Johnson Pediatric Dentistry are game changers. So when it comes to checkups, a toothache, or any problem with your kid's teeth, call experienced veteran Dr. Cody Johnson at Johnson Pediatric Dentistry, 628-0511.
Right now is the time to improve and get ready for the upcoming basketball season. And the best facility with brand new floors and top-notch training is at Nets on Fire inside the Be More Complex. Get small group training with elite coaches. It's time to improve your game. Just visit netsonfire.org.
The real estate market in Southern Utah is booming. Before you sell, talk to a Red Rock real estate agent to see what your home is worth. You may be surprised. If you're looking to buy a home, check out all their listings at redrockrealestate.com. Voted the best real estate company in Southern Utah 2 years in a row. Red Rock Real Estate.
Welcome back, Devin Dixon and Andy Thompson inside the field house. Crimson Cliffs High School. Pretty good first quarter, Devin, all tied up at 16.
Yeah, and I had a thought. I know who can teach you the gritty. Coach Wayne Alafapo, defensive coordinator for the Mustang football team.
Oh, he does that crap?
Yeah, when they got a win late in the season, or at the end of the playoff win, and he did it, and the team was going crazy, and he nailed it. So I'm going to have to reach out to Waynatron.
Yeah, let's see it.
And have a little.
I thought he just did the robot
I'm
stuff.
kind of feeling a segment for the rush with the gritty.
Oh, that's great. Yeah, let's do it.
I'm feeling it. That was a really good quarter. Cedar on the road, impressive. I love how they're cutting the motion offense. I love watching Zab Santana play. Their guards, like I said at the pregame, they're getting better and better. And Crimson, I think, pretty solid. They're rebounding pretty well. I like the bench production. That Johnson dunk got the crowd into it a little bit. So, but they haven't gotten but just one three-pointer so far, and Haws hasn't hit one yet. So watch out if Haws can heat up from outside.
Zab Santana getting a break here to start the second quarter for Cedar. And it'll be Mustangs side out.
They're cleaning up some moisture by the Cedar bench. Somebody must have spilled a Gatorade or something over there, the water. Andy picked the Bungles on our show earlier today by 3. Did you pick them by 3?
Yeah.
Burrow's your guy.
Yeah. I like that little twerp.
Yeah.
Joe Cool.
Joe Cool.
It's a shame that nickname's already taken because
he needs to be on Twitter more. He never tweets. We need Joe to kind of get a little more.
That would make him less cool.
I think he's tweeted like 6 times since 2013.
Here's Jones. Gets it to Haws. Back to Jones. Jones going to drive baseline for a second. He'll be fouled by Albrecht. And they'll get it back to the Mustangs. Excuse me. Haws will inbound it. See what they have drawn up here on the inbounds pay. Lukenge. No, they'll get it to Johnson. Johnson will get it back to Matthews. Looking to drive. Spin. Hangs off the glass. No good. Rebounded Cedar.
Good look. Kind of got between glass and no glass there. And probably should have used no glass on that floater.
Tabs. Get it over to Munson in the corner. Guarded by Johnson. Back to Munson. Munson's like, clear out. Let's ISO here. No, he'll pass it. Double team
Woo,
on Tebs. Nice little behind the back dribble, but then he's stripped away by Haws, and Haws is going to push. Haws goes middle, floats it up, off the glass, no good, but rebounded by Johnson. Johnson going back up strong. He misses the layup, rebounded by Munson. Tough angle on Haws on that drive off the window. Here's Cedar, three-point shot up and rims out, but rebounded by Munson. No good. He wanted a push on his attempt, did not get the call, and here comes the Mustangs. Lukenge corner three, up, misses it long, rebounded Cedar. Cedar goes to Albrecht. Albrecht fires ahead, open layup blocked by Johnson. They'll get him with a foul committed on Ty Bronson, and he'll go to the free throw line.
Yeah, good outlet, ahead of the pack.
Man, good pass, yeah.
But yeah, it was accurate. And, but Johnson, you don't give him a free one. He actually got ball, but as he came down, then he got the hand. Good call by the official.
Here's Bronson. This is short.
Zab didn't sit long, did he? He back in.
Zab Santana.
I want to see Zab's range. I want to see him hit one from the volleyball line.
Yeah, I think we'll see that. Here's Bronson, up and good.
I would love to see Haws and Santana in a not a three-point contest, as people in Utah say, a Jimmer three-point contest.
Back
right?
it up a little bit.
Yeah, back that up.
Yeah.
Both got range.
17-16, Cedar with a 1-point lead here in the second quarter. Ball goes inside to McCone. He's back to the basket against Munson. Goes middle, stops, rearranges, goes left hand. It's good, but they're going to ruin it by calling a travel. Too bad.
And we might see Santana Senior, Haws Senior, March 5th in our high school all-star game in a three-point contest. Does the foot, he picked up that back foot before he shot it. That's a really good call by the official.
Albrecht driving, floating, good.
I like him. I mean, he's got most of his point. I think he got 6 all in the paint tonight.
Yeah.
I like that from Stockton Albrecht.
Haws driving with a red on his hip, puts it up, and he scores a little floater.
It's almost like Haws knows when his team needs a bucket and just delivers.
19-18. Cedar with the 1-point lead here. 5:50 left in the second quarter on our Nets on Fire clock. We got a drive, and Bronson's going to step out of bounds. And when the ball will go to the Mustangs.
When he blew that whistle, I thought maybe Jordan Eaton bumped him towards the sideline, and that would have been number 3. Instead, they called the out of bounds, which is big for Coach Casey Winters not to get 3 on a star post player.
Eaton on the elbow. Stops, pops over Zab, doesn't get it, and Munson muscles it down for the rebound. Brought to you by Red Rock Real Estate. Here's Zab Santana. Popping from 17, misses it. And here's Matthews looking ahead to McCone, launches it. McCone tries to save it with a tip out to Haws, but goes out of bounds. Goes back to the Reds.
Trav should have held on to that. He did have him for a second, but it's such a long pass. By the time he lobbed it up there, it kind of led him to the baseline. And McCone, I think that was a smart thing to try to tip it to the corner. Just couldn't get it squared up to keep it in bounds.
Here's Stockton.
Both teams have been pretty clean in the turnover department. Most of the turnovers have come off really good defensive steals.
They're rushing Zab on the perimeter. He gets through it, shoots the jumper. Nice shot.
That's so pretty. He reminds you a lot of he's an NBA-type player, the way he plays the game.
Yeah, the types. And there's Haws coming alive from 3. Team D3 good, Hudson Haws.
That's beautiful rotation out of the hand. He kind of knew it was going in when he let it fly.
Munson guarded by McCone. Let's see if they want to get it to Zab. Zab zips it in there to Munson. Ball tipped away, but a foul will be called on the Mustangs. And I believe that's number 7, which means free throws for Munson.
That pass actually went to Munson a little bit too early, which allowed the reach in to try to deflect it. But then because you're reaching in, anytime you do that, you do draw attention, and here comes the whistle, and you put Munson on the line now for the bonus. True 1-and-1 here.
The big fella. He's got 3 points here in the first half, and he's going to miss the free throw. Rebounded by Johnson. Gets it over to Matthews. Matthews between the legs, crossover. Gets it to Eaton. They'll whip it around. Bridger Jones looks over to Coach Winters for instruction, and Casey says, just go. Here's Eaton on the wing. Gets to the free throw line, backs it out to Matthews. Matthews will pull up from 19. No, rebounded by Munson. 21-21.
That whole set didn't look fluid, did it?
Yeah, a little disconcerting for sure. Here's Houston Johnson with a steal. He's going to dish it off. Nice look to Matthews for a clean layup.
That defense leading the offense, just jumping that perimeter past Johnson, then looking like a point forward, and a little baby hook pass to wide open Travis Matthews for the lay-in.
23-21. Mustangs with the lead over the Reds. Zab going up against Matthews. Spin move middle. Puts it up off the glass. I don't know how he got through that traffic.
Strong.
Made
Flex.
the bucket.
Flex. Come on, give me a flex, Zab, on the way back. That was a strong move.
Absolutely. As he cradled the ball in traffic. Here's Johnson going up. Good defense by Cedar. Altered the shot there, and the ball goes to Zab Santana in transition. Skip pass over to Rogers for a team deep three, and that's good. 3-point lead now for Cedar.
Found him, and he's square to the basket. He's set, knocking it down.
Haws will be fouled on the perimeter.
Shot ready for Rogers of Cedar. Gives them that 3-point lead. I thought, scoring it kind of slowed a little bit. Teams have cooled off. 16-16 in the quarter. Now all of a sudden you look up, 3:07 left in the second quarter, and that three, little cushion for Cedar. This is tight. Nobody's been able to separate yet in this game. Largest lead's been 4.
And we're going to have an offensive foul on Houston Johnson.
Just not, that moving pick, Andy. We've seen it called time. We've seen it. The call. I saw 3 of those in the Dixie State New Mexico State game last night. I was calling. It's just at the high school level, collegiate level, you've got to stay stationary, or they're going to call you every single time. It's hard to do because you want to just get a little closer to set a better pick, and then boom, that's a foul, and it's an empty possession.
Houston Johnson going to sub out. That's his 3rd foul, and they'll bring Bridger Jones back in for the Mustangs. Rogers to Stockton. They break the pressure. Albrecht passes it over. They get it to Munson. Whip pass inside and out of bounds to Bronson. And it'll go to the Mustangs.
And most of Cedar's turnovers have come trying to get that cut to the basket. They want to attack Crimson at the hoop, it looks like tonight, but unfortunately, a couple that just haven't been timed perfectly. Tough pass, tough catch, and you go the other way. 29-13 update, Desert Hills leading Pineview. Our updates all season long brought to you by Hearst Ace Hardware.
Here's Jensen. They're going to get Rogers on another blocking foul. And that's his 3rd now. And he'll sub out as they bring Garrett in. And Jensen gets to go to the free throw line. Shooting 1-on-1. Fuel it up, wash it down, and save it too. Fabulous Freddy's Southern Utah locations, Bluff Street and River Road. Here's Jensen. And the swish. He's got 3. 26-24, Cedar with the lead here in the second quarter. And Jensen makes them both. 1-point game. 2:40 on our Nets on Fire clock here in the second quarter. Zab trots it up, guarded by Matthews. Munson, short corner, thinking about a jump shot. Good defense by Eaton. Instead, he'll pass it away, gets it back at the elbow, passes it back down low to Garrett. And Garrett's going to travel and turn it over to the Mustangs. I like how deliberate Cedar's being in the half court, trying to just get the ball right by the basket and give their guys chance at point blank range, but that time traveled before he could get the shot off. Haws had a fairly quiet first half compared to what we're used to. He just misses that one as it spins out. Actually not too quiet, he's got 7 points. Here's Zab. Crosses over, stops at the free throw line, then goes back to work, puts it up, and ball knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with Cedar. Man, starting, stopping, spinning, doing everything he can in the half court for the Reds tonight. Zab Santana. Pass goes inside to Albrecht. Good defense, though, by Jensen to alter the shot. Then ball goes over to Garrett. He misses a short one. and it'll go back to the Mustangs. 26-25. Crimson Cliffs trying to retake the lead this possession. Let's see what they've got in store with Jaden Jensen running the point. Double high post. He gets a screen from Eaton and turns around, throws it to Haws for an open team D3. Haws just misses it, and then the ball knocked out of bounds by a couple of Cedar Reds. They had the rebound, didn't communicate, and they knock it out of bounds.
Couple score updates. Crimson and Cedar here, but D Hills leads Pineview at the half 29-14. That game at the half. And Dixie looking good midway through the second quarter. Last I heard it was 18-5 over Hurricane.
Here's Jones crossing over. Crimson going four corners. Jensen going to drive and kick it back out. They're at 1:18 here in the second quarter as Jones driving. He'll be fouled by Santana, and he'll go to the free throw line. Those are the tough fouls, right? Because they're trying to waste clock, and then he gets fouled 30 feet away from the basket and gets to go shoot some free throws. Bridger Jones looking for his first bucket of the night, I believe. Yes. From the Fabulous Freddy's free throw line. 26-25. Reds with a 1-point lead. Here's Jones trying to knot things up, and he does.
Yeah, I mean, that's the one advantage it feels like, at least. I don't know what the exact free throw numbers are, but I feel like Crimson's getting there a little bit more frequently than Cedar has and shooting a little bit better percentage as well.
You're right. I think 8-4, now 9-4 as far as makes from the free throw line. Crimson with the advantage. Here's Zab driving middle, strong, goes up and good.
Zab, I see you, man. I love watching this kid play. He can score from all over the floor.
Ball goes ahead to Jensen. They're at 59 seconds. Here's Eaton. He barrels down, maintains his feet, goes up, misses it, gets his own rebound, then he'll get fouled. And that's a big boy play there by Jordan Eaton.
Yeah, and you know, trying to give his team a little momentum going into the half because Cedar on the road has really played well in this first half.
He's saying Zab tough guide us on the other end. Now I'm going to go tough guy them on our end and get to the free throw line, and he knocks it down. Great free throw shooter is Jordan Eaton. He's also got a three-pointer made tonight.
Yeah, I think he's 69% free throw shooter, if I'm not mistaken.
And rolls in the second one. 29-28 now. Crimson retakes the lead. Ball goes ahead to Garrett. Left-handed dribble, nearly stolen away, but it's gotten by Cedar. And then a shot by Stockton Albrecht. No good on the three-pointer. Matthews looking ahead. Let's see if they push or if they slow down. 36 seconds. Kicks it out to Jensen. Jensen fakes the pass back to Matthews. The top of the key. Bridger Jones was wide open, but they didn't see him on the wing. They'll spread it out. Jensen. 20 seconds. He'll drive on Zab. Nearly gets it taken away from behind. Gotten by Haws, and then Haws throws it away, and Jordan Eaton looks at Haws and kind of nods like, yep, you were expecting me to cut. I didn't.
And that's sometimes what happens when you're trying to run down, you know, extra time there. Good defense by the Reds, though. Pressuring the ball, and now they get the last shot of the half.
6 seconds, Zab. 4 seconds, guarded by Eaton. Looking for somebody to pass it to. Shot up, and good! Three-pointer made at the buzzer. That's Ty Bronson. Wow. Cedar retakes the lead on that shot. 31-29, headed into the locker room. What a shot by Bronson as he was bunched up there on that right wing, but hits a huge three to give Cedar the 2-point lead headed into the locker room. We'll take the 2-minute break. We'll be back with the Info West halftime show right after this.
Ernie's 2 Sinclair stations want to wish Region 10 athletes the best of luck this season. And stay tuned for the Ernie's Player of the Game. Don't forget to grab an Ernie's reward card that allows you to save on fuel and earn points for every dollar spent in store. Get your card today. Ernie's, St. George, Hurricane, Cedar, and in Beaver.
Fabulous Freddy's is the locals' choice for a full-service car wash. It's fast. Have your car washed in just 20 minutes or less. Fabulous Freddy's always keeps it clean inside and out with 2 Southern Utah locations as well as in Vegas, Lehigh, and Sandy.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware.
See Hearst first this month for great deals on red hot buys at Hearst Ace Hardware. Make sure and get an Ace Rewards card for savings around the house, the yard, or the job site. Stop by Hearst General Store Ace Hardware, conveniently located in the heart of downtown Cedar City and St. George.
Hey, time out. I've got a loan for you. Scott Gibson here with Intercap Lending. Put me in the finance game to work for you. No matter what you're looking for, to build, buy, or refinance, I can help. So don't drop the ball and let me, with my 25 years experience, go to work for you. 435-619-8080.
Hey, it's Luke with Udine Associates at American Family Insurance. At Udine Associates, we love insurance so you don't have to. With a quick call, we can get you an instant quote with the right coverages. My team of licensed agents are ready to help you with better insurance from American Family. Give us a call at 435-251-9102.
Ideal Home and Paint. Ideal has all the top quality brands like PPG, Pratt & Lambert, and Cimarron floor epoxy coatings. Ideal has that. Check out their Paint Design Center, 4096 South River Road, or call 656-0801.
Right now is the time to improve and get ready for the upcoming basketball season. And the best facility with brand new floors and top-notch training is at Nets on Fire inside the Be More Complex. Get small group training with elite coaches. It's time to improve your game. Just visit netsonfire.org.
Welcome back to the Field House. Crimson Cliffs High School, great first half. Cedar with a buzzer beater to regain the lead, 31-29. You're listening to the InfoWest Halftime Show. Trust the internet people at InfoWest. They've been in southern Utah longer than anybody, pioneering the fastest speeds in southern Utah. Check out InfoWest.com today. Well, Devin, something about this play. Seems like every time we're here, it's a great game, and the way that first half shaped up, we got another close one with the underdog Cedar Reds on the road with a 2-point lead at halftime.
Never underestimate the value of a bounce back when you've lost a game like they did to Desert Hills on Wednesday, and then when you are a defending state champ, you knew they were going to bring it tonight. And let's be honest, is Crimson as good as they've played against Dixie? They dropped a game to Pineview. They dropped a game to Desert Hills, who are down towards the bottom of the standings in the Region 10. So, as I always say, expect the unexpected. I thought all these games tonight could be relatively close. The one game I thought maybe would be a little bit of a blowout was Dixie, because they lost in overtime to this Crimson team on Wednesday in heartbreaking fashion. But and they're only up 7 at the half on Hurricane right now. It's 24-17. And I really thought the Pineview Desert Hills game was being really close. Pineview beat them by 10 the first time around, and yet Desert Hills is up 29-14 over Pineview at the half in that one. So this game right here is the closest at the break.
Those updates brought to you by Hearst Ace Hardware. Check out all the hot buys every month at Hearst General Store Ace Hardware, located in the heart of St. George and Cedar City, and open 7 days a week to serve you with a variety of products with prices that please at Hearst Ace Hardware. Take a peek at our Wilkinson's stats, brought to you by Wilkinson's House of Lighting, your scoring leaders for the Cedar Reds. How about Zab Santana? He had 8 points. Ty Bronson with 7. Stockton Albrecht had 6 points. Nathan Rogers with 5. Aaron Munson with 3. And Landon Kreitzer with 2 points. For the Crimson Cliffs Mustangs, Hudson Haws had 7 points. Jordan Eaton had 5 points. Jackson McCone had 4. Jaden Jensen had 4. Luke Kangay with 2. Bridger Jones with 2. Houston Johnson with 2. You know, it seems like some games this year, Devin, we'll look at the halftime box score for Crimson Cliffs, and 2 guys will have 90% of the scoring. Tonight, pretty spread out for Crimson.
Yeah, and I thought their bench came in and shot ready. I thought,
right.
Jensen came in ready to shoot. I thought, Luke Kangay came in ready to shoot. Class came in ready to shoot. Hunter Johnson came in ready to dunk.
Yeah, right.
I think Zab is one of those players, though, that can take over a basketball game.
Yeah.
And I don't know. He seems kind of just within the framework of the offense tonight, maybe preserving a little energy for the second half. It was a smooth 8, almost a quiet 8 for Zab. And the same for Haws. I mean, got to go in a little bit there, hit that 1 triple, but both those guys are Intermountain Sports Performance Star Watch players. I think are poised to have big second halves.
Absolutely. Thanks for being with us. Crimson Cliffs High School. And we're going to take a 2-minute break. When we come back, we'll close out the Info West halftime show. Get you ready for the second half right here on ESPN 97.7.
Ernie's 2 Sinclair stations want to wish Region 10 athletes the best of luck this season. And stay tuned for the Ernie's Player of the Game. Don't forget to grab an Ernie's reward card that allows you to save on fuel and earn points for every dollar spent in store. Get your card today. Ernie's, St. George, Hurricane, Cedar, and in Beaver.
Fabulous Freddy's is the locals' choice for a full-service car wash. It's fast. Have your car washed in just 20 minutes or less. Fabulous Freddy's always keeps it clean inside and out with 2 Southern Utah locations as well as in Vegas, Lehigh, and Sandy.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware.
See Hearst first this month for great deals on red hot buys at Hearst Ace Hardware. Make sure and get an Ace Rewards card for savings around the house, the yard, or the job site. Stop by Hearst General Store Ace Hardware, conveniently located in the heart of downtown Cedar City and St. George.
Hey, time out. I've got a loan for you. Scott Gibson here with Intercap Lending. Put me in the finance game to work for you. No matter what you're looking for, to build, buy, or refinance, I can help. So don't drop the ball and let me, with my 25 years experience, go to work for you. 435-619-8080.
Hey, it's Luke with Udine Associates at American Family Insurance. At Udine Associates, we love insurance so you don't have to. With a quick call, we can get you an instant quote with the right coverages. My team of licensed agents are ready to help you with better insurance from American Family. Give us a call at 435-251-9102.
Ideal Home and Paint. Ideal has all the top quality brands like PPG, Pratt & Lambert, and Cimarron floor epoxy coatings. Ideal has that. Check out their Paint Design Center, 4096 South River Road, or call 656-0801.
Right now is the time to improve and get ready for the upcoming basketball season. And the best facility with brand new floors and top-notch training is at Nets on Fire inside the Be More Complex. Get small group training with elite coaches. It's time to improve your game. Just visit netsonfire.org.
Welcome back. Our Ideal Home and Paint game of the night. Listen on the radio. You can watch it on our website, sportsradio977.com. And we got a good one, Devin. 31-29, the Cedar Reds with the lead. The defending champs.
Yeah.
And Crimson, they got a lot to play for, not only with the RPI stuff, but for a chance, potentially, to get a share of the region title. So clearly a high-pressure game here in the second half.
And if Crimson wins tonight and beats Snow Canyon, they're at 5. The question is could they climb to 3? Well, it depends on what happens up north in Region 11 or 12.
Yeah.
Unlikely, but at least they know no matter what, you're gonna have a home game at worst in the first round. And if the playoffs would start today, Crimson would host Bear River a week from today. Cedar right now would host Pineview if you froze the standings in the first round, and that's a game up in Cedar, which it's always tough to go up to Cedar and win. And I know both Cedar and Pineview would probably rather play somebody from the other region, but we'll just have to see how that plays out. But a couple good things. We're tracking nicely to get our Holbrook Asphalt Big Score dessert, so everybody can go to Yogurtland after the game. We just need over 55 points tonight. Right now, 31-29. We're pacing nicely for that, so that's good news. Real quickly, if you didn't catch the other scores, at the half, Dixie was up 24-17 on Hurricane, and Desert Hills was up 29-14 on Pineview. So those are your other scores going on. And the other thing I want to mention, Andy, is we are super excited to bring back our 60 for Schools program with our friends at Morgan Termite and Pest Control.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, it's good. It's something we did 10 years ago. You weren't around, but we did it for a whole school year. And I'm loving Rusty Taylor down there getting the wave going with the student body section, the principal of Crimson Cliffs. He's firing up the student section, man. I love that. That's admin having fun with the students. But anyway, Morgan Pest Control, 60 for Schools. Every region win in basketball, baseball season, football this fall, they'll donate $60. I think we did 10 years ago. We only did 50 for schools as they were celebrating 50 years in business. We raised well up north of $15,000 between our local schools.
Kidding.
So I'm thinking with the extra 10 on every win, we could probably push this to maybe 20 grand that will go to our schools here in Region 10. So congratulations to Morgan Pest Control for partnering with us and bringing that back. And to celebrate, you can get your first 4 sprays with Morgan for just $60.
All right, here we go. Second half underway. Cedar with the ball. Here's Rogers. looking for Tebbs, and then Munson off a screen. He's guarded by Eaton, short corner. Munson back to the basket. Trying to make room, kicks it out to Albrecht. Open team D3. He misses it short, rebounded by Matthews.
When I like when Matthews grabbed that ball, he's looking down court.
Yeah, he's always looking to push tonight. Kicks it out to Haws, guarded by Tebbs. Back to Matthews, gets a screen, then pass down low to McCone. Good recovery there by Cedar. Over to Eaton, bounces off his knee, out to the perimeter, and then they'll get Munson with a reach-in foul.
Active. I mean, Coach Esplin wants him to come out and be really, really good defensively. I think the team that can play the best defense in the second half is going to win this game. Now, somebody could go crazy offensively and prove me wrong.
Jones looking for a long pass, intercepted by Munson. Then Munson turns it over. Nice job by Haws, knocking it away. And then Crimson turns it over.
Yeah, Eaton just led Travis Matthews a little too far. That's 3 quick turnovers between these two teams. They just come in bursts tonight, haven't they?
Zab claps his hand and says, give me the ball. I'm going to get things going here for us in the second half. Rogers gets it back to Zab.
Shoot it.
Guarded by Matthews. Here's the screen from Munson. Let's see what Santana wants to do here. Dribbling, thinks about it, passes a backdoor cut and kicked out to the corner. Back to Tebbs, back to Munson. Top of the key. Should have taken that one. Instead kicks it over to Rogers. He misses it, rebounded by Matthews.
It's a good look. Good ball movement by the Reds.
Matthews to Haws. They have McCone on the block. He's going into Munson, then reverses it. What a beautiful move by McCone.
The footwork. The footwork. That was just, and that was, he made that little reverse look easy. It's tough to get the geometry off the backboard like that, and he did a nice job.
Here's Munson on the other end. He's going to drive, make the bucket, but they're going to say, no, you charged.
Get floored, Bridger Jones.
Yeah, that's right. Block charges brought to you by Get Floored Construction. As good job getting floored there by Crimson to create the turnover. Get Floored Construction specializes in remodeling your existing home or building you a brand new home. Check out Get Floored Construction at getflooredsouthernutah.com. Eaton to Haws, whip pass over to Matthews, back inside to Eaton. He's guarded by Santana, kick out to McCone. He's wide open for 3. Just rims out, rebounded by Zab. Santana looking to push, guarded by Matthews. Walks it over, hands it to Rogers. Over to Albrecht. In the corner, guarded by McCone. Reset in the middle, then high post to Munson. Munson spinning, kicks it out to Santana. Santana back to the basket, guarded by Matthews. Nice pass, extra pass in the corner to Albrecht. He puts it up. Team D3 good.
That all starts because you have to throw the kitchen sink and shutting Zab down, and then boom, the extra pass, boom, and then Team D3 nothing but the bottom.
34-31. Cedar with the lead as Eaton forcing the issue on the other end, creating a foul.
But Coach Winters will live with that, right? You're taking Zab away, and that's what Coach Esplin needs. He needs other guys to step up, and now you're going to see the foul defensively. And Jordan Eaton draws it.
I like the attitude of Eaton, just going right when Zab's on him, go right at him, try to make him foul you as McCone drives, and he'll be fouled on the drive. Bronson doesn't like the call.
And I think, did he tweak his ankle or just skipping out of there? He maybe got stepped on or something. He looks like a little ginger. Take a look, slow-mo here. McCone slithering through traffic. You make the call. Well, no, our official already did. We're good.
Here's McCone. He's 4 for 4 from the free throw line. Announcer jinx. Didn't mean to. 4 of 5.
I don't believe in that, Andy, but you can.
Oh, you don't?
Absolutely not.
Well, you're going to get blamed either way, whether you believe in it or not.
Do you have a rock in your pocket? Do you wear lucky underwear before games? Like, what? Come on.
Misses them both. Here we go.
Not your fault, dude.
All right. Unburden myself of that.
They got the offensive rebound.
Yeah. McCone, top of the key. Looking inside to Jones. Instead gets it to Haws. Haws back to McCone. McCone misses the layup, but rebounded by Eaton, and then he misses it, but he's fouled.
They're going to say that they were in the cylinder? No, I don't think so. I thought for a second they talked, but it just popped out there, Eaton. Eaton switched that left hand. But that's a good block there by the Reds. Contesting that was Ty Bronson.
Yeah.
Not a lot, but enough to just draw that whistle.
Here's Eaton, puts it up. He's short. 3 misses in a row from the free throw line for the Mustangs.
You don't want to miss free throws in the state tournament, leaving points off the board.
This is another one. Then McCone gets it. He misses another layup. They missed 3 layups in a row and 4 free throws in a row. Ball tipped away by Jones. Good hustle by Bridger. And it'll stay with Cedar on the sideline.
Haws was hustling there too. Almost jumped that pass. Crimson's had a lot of turnovers tonight. Cedar's doing a good job forcing some turnovers.
34-31. Tebbs looking to get it to Albrecht. Instead it goes to Zab. He passes it over to Garrett, who misses a 3. And we're going to have a foul call on the rebound attempt against Cedar.
Ty Brunson's just picked up another one. That's a couple in a row. He's got 3 in a row. Actually, all 3 of those, I think, the last 3 fouls were by Ty Bronson. He's just trying to tip that back out. I thought you can go over the back as long as you're not excessive contact. I don't know. I don't see a ton of contact there low, but maybe he did get him on the hand up high.
Here's Bridger getting it over to Haws, left wing. Bounces it inside. Good steal there by Santana.
So good.
And now he's going to push. Spins around, gets it to Tebbs. Tebbs passes it right wing, and he gets it back. Guarded by McCone on the outside. He wants somebody in the high post. He gets it. Nice pass outside from Albrecht. And then gotten back. And we're going to have a travel by Tebbs. Turnover, Mustangs ball.
Man, it's gotten sloppy. Both teams turning the ball over. And, you tip your hat to the defense, but not all of that is just stellar defense, just some miscues.
Matthews will walk it up for Crimson. And he'll get it to Haws. Haws with 7 points on the night, yet to score here in the third quarter. Gives it to Eaton. Eaton, power dribble going inside with the left hand. Somehow finishes it in traffic. Jordan Eaton.
He lifts weights.
The muscle man. Wow. Ball goes over to Garrett for Cedar. 34-33. Cedar still with a 1-point lead. Gets it inside to Tebbs. Tebbs kicks it outside. Albrecht catches and drives out to Santana, who shoots a 3, misses it. And here come the Mustangs charging. Matthews goes between the legs, then drives middle. He's got a little opening, puts it up a little bit long. Rebound fought for, and there will be a foul. And it's going to go against Jordan Eaton. And the ball will go to Cedar.
He's calling it on Eaton. That's 3, but he played a long time with just 2. He's done a really good job. I mean, you're 3:28 left in the third. He got 2 in the first about 4 minutes of the first quarter.
And Jordan looks like he got the explanation that he wanted from the ref who made the call. Here's Garrett over to Munson, swatted by McCone.
The problem with the block shot, the crowd loves it. But 9 times out of 10, it goes out of bounds.
That's right.
The other team
what are we
keeps
even
the ball.
cheering for? It's a pointless endeavor.
No, hey, whatever you got to do to get the crowd going, right?
Yeah. Here's, let's see, Garrett, who looks a lot like the other Garrett they had playing quarterback for him last year. Get the ball back. Pass over, wing, short by Kreitzer. And let's see, ball will go out of bounds off Munson, and it'll go to the Mustangs. 3:11 left here in the third quarter on our Nets on Fire clock. 1-point game. It's been a good one.
Nobody can score in this third quarter. Both teams must have went in and wrote defense on the whiteboard in the locker room.
Yeah, must have. As here comes Bridger Jones. Trying to get something going in the half court. Here's Haws. This is the guy to do it. Short corner passes it inside to Johnson. Johnson has to get it back out, but no, before he does, 3 in the key, and it'll go to Cedar. Good defense by the Reds to make things tough on Johnson there.
I can't tell if both teams are playing worse offensively or just better defensively right now.
Kreitzer kick out to Garrett. Garrett skip past to Stockton, over to Munson. Corner 3, he buries it.
Give me some more offense, Mr. Munson.
Wow.
Team D3, selection, quality, price. That's what you get. 488 East St. George Boulevard, teamyauto-sales.com.
Munson with 6 points as McCone drives. Ball stripped by Santana, and it'll go off the knee of McCone, and it'll go to Cedar. Great hands by Zab.
Yeah, he's very polished. Just smooth little rip. And when you're driving down the lane, elevating, and then they strip it, a lot of times that knee is what knocks it out of bounds.
Kreitzer nearly loses it. Coach Winters wants to travel. He won't get the call. Kreitzer gets it in the corner. Back to Munson. High post, guarded by McCone. Outside pass to Stockton. Albrecht drives and then gets it to Munson, and Munson will be fouled as looked like McCone lost his feet and fouled Munson while he was on the ground, and that's going to be, where's McCone at as far as fouls? The refs confer here about something. That's tough. McCone just
it's not on the shot.
On the ground.
That's what they're talking about.
McCone just in a wrong spot at the wrong time as he gets his third foul.
Got to keep an eye out for our Ernie's 2 Sinclair Station Player of the Game Award. We'll name that in our Johnson Pediatric Dentistry post-game show. Plus our AWP Playmaker Play of the Game.
Pass goes into Rogers in the corner. And Zab Santana not on the floor. We'll see what they do here offensively without their playmaker in the game. Stockton, Albrecht to Kreitzer. Kreitzer's going to drive, stop, kick out to Rogers. And he gets it back in the corner. Zab coaching from the sideline. Here's Albrecht. High post to Munson. Munson will wheel, then deal it outside to Garrett for a 3. He misses everything, and we'll have a foul on the rebound. And it'll go against Bridger Jones. Stay with the Reds.
That's tough. Watch down low. They're blocking out. That's tough on Bridger Jones because Albrecht's leaning into him just as much as he's leaning into him. You know, and sometimes when they're both falling, you blow that whistle, and then you got to make a call.
Yeah, I
Probably
agree.
there was a foul on both of them. Could have been a double foul or a no call. Tough to single one of the two out.
We'll take the timeout. Brought to you by the Scott Gibson team at Intercap Lending. Cedar leads 37-33.
This is Tyler from We Win Injury Law. We win for you, period. If you have been in a motorcycle accident, car accident, hit by a semi-truck, or bitten by a dog, we will fight and win for you, period. Visit 435wewin.com to have me look at your case.
Simply Wisdom Teeth is all they do, and they always make it simple. With everyday pricing at just $899 for all 4 wisdom teeth removed, including sedation, they've got over 600 5-star Google reviews. For appointments, call 635-1243 or visit simplywisdomteeth.com.
Need an appliance or two? AWP's got you. Check out the remodeled expansive showroom, highlighting the cafe series with colors like matte black, matte white, and modern glass. Make your kitchen stand out. Come see the local boys at AWP across the freeway from the Bloomington Walmart.
Welcome back. Devin Dixon, Andy Thompson. Thanks for being with us. Play-by-play tonight brought to you by our friends at Simply Wisdom Teeth. Check out Dr. Hendrickson's 600 5-star reviews at simplywisdomteeth.com. Get all 4 wisdom teeth pulled for just $899. That's Simply Wisdom Teeth. Inbounds pass to Munson. He tries to reverse layup. Good defense on the contest there by Johnson. No good. Mustangs trying to cut into the lead here with 1:35 left in the third quarter. Haws gets it to McCone. Skip pass to Matthews. Guarded by Kreitzer. Matthews between the legs crossover. He'll get fouled. Nice dribble drive there by Travis Matthews. Foul goes against Kreitzer, and Matthews will go to the free throw line. 2 free throws coming up from the Fabulous Freddy's free throw line. Matthews up and good on the first. Look at that crossover. Wow. Excellent. Like
Beautiful.
a young Tim Hardaway. Hardaway, yeah.
Your
And
guy.
He makes the second one. For a little while, he was my guy. Here's Kreitzer to Rogers on the wing. Munson squares up. Nice pass down low. Inside to Stockton. Albrecht, he makes the layup, gets fouled, and yet again a beautiful pass from the perimeter down low for an easy layup for Cedar.
Yeah, you know, I think Cedar's largest lead is 5, and if he can get this to go from the line, that would equal that lead. Neither team is led by more than 5. This has been tight the whole way, and Cedar looking to close out this third quarter, get a little bit of separation here on the road and make it an uphill battle for the Mustangs in that fourth quarter.
And don't look now, but Stockton Albrecht leads all scorers in this game with 11 points. And make it 12 after the free throw. 40-35, Cedar leading Crimson Cliffs. Houston Johnson, the big fella with it. top of the key, and we're going to get a foul as there was a little curl screen designed for Jordan Eaton, and he got grabbed. Or no, Bridger Jones got grabbed. So he'll go and shoot 1 and 1 for the Mustangs. Thanks for being with us, ESPN 97.7, as well as CEC TV and Sports Radio 977.com. Bridger rolls in his first free throw.
Off-ball foul. They're jockeying for position.
And his second free throw is a swish. 40-37. Cedar with the lead and the ball. Crimson showing a little pressure. No, now they'll back it up for Tebbs. Tebbs going left hand, getting the screen from Mutson. Then driving middle, going all the way. He's swatted by Haws, and they're going to get him with a foul as Haws gets an explanation immediately from the ref. And Haws could see that he was pot committed on the drive, and that was a swat and a half by Hudson Haws. Wow.
Block party. Hudson's inviting everybody. What are you doing for the Super Bowl, AT?
Tebbs rolling it out. I'm making my famous nachos, Devin.
Stomach feeling okay? Can you handle that?
I had a rough
rough Thursday yesterday?
Rough Thursday, yeah. First free throw missed, second one good by Tebbs. What are they saying? Lane violation, no good? Waving it off?
Yep,
yeah.
He stepped on the line before it hit the cylinder.
What are you doing for the Super Bowl? You making your famous, what are you making?
My famous pizza.
Ah.
From my favorite pizza place on delivery.
That's right. Jaden Jensen driving between the legs, kicks it out. Bridger Jones, 40-37.
I don't like to cook. I like to watch. I like to just be able to finger food.
Yeah, I agree with you. Let the women cook. Here's the shot, goes up to Houston John. I'm just kidding. 2 points good, and then a turnover.
No, foul.
Nearly created by Hudson Haws, but instead he fouls.
Yeah, he acted surprised. He didn't like it, but official thought he got him on the arm. Desert Hills up 50-37. There's under 5 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Hurst
Ball goes to Albrecht in transition. He goes hard off the glass, misses it, rebounded by Rogers. He goes up with it, and good. 3-point lead now for Cedar. 42-39, 5 seconds on the clock. Here's Haws. He's going to launch a three. He's going to force the call. He is so good at that. And he'll shoot three. Amazing. He went right into Albrecht. And I don't know if you're Stockton Albrecht, I don't know what the heck you're supposed to do there. 42-39, as I need to give Rogers 2 points.
Dixie up 38-31, 5 minutes left in the fourth.
Haws misses it. Let's see here as Haws just pulls up. I mean, I understand Albrecht's moving that way and is kind of violating his space as he goes up for the shot. It's just a heady play by Haws, and he deserves credit for getting to the free throw line in a veteran way, but he's missed 2 free throws. Very rare for the great shooter, Hudson Haws. And he makes his third one. 42-40, 3 seconds. Cedar's got to push it. Here we go. Rogers gets it to the corner. Albrecht gets it off, but misses it short. Woo! End of the third quarter, 42-40. Cedar with the 2-point lead. We'll take the full break. Back with the fourth right after this.
When it comes to your child's teeth, Dr. Cody and his experienced staff at Johnson Pediatric Dentistry are game changers. So when it comes to checkups, a toothache, or any problem with your kid's teeth, call experienced veteran Dr. Cody Johnson at Johnson Pediatric Dentistry, 628-0511.
Right now is the time to improve and get ready for the upcoming basketball season. And the best facility with brand new floors and top-notch training is at Nets on Fire inside the Be More Complex. Get small group training with elite coaches. It's time to improve your game. Just visit netsonfire.org.
The real estate market in Southern Utah is booming. Before you sell, talk to a Red Rock real estate agent to see what your home is worth. You may be surprised. If you're looking to buy a home, check out all their listings at redrockrealestate.com. Voted the best real estate company in Southern Utah 2 years in a row. Red Rock Real Estate.
Welcome back. Crimson Cliffs High School, our ideal home and paint game of the night on ESPN 97.7 as well as CEC TV. Thanks for being with us, Devin Dixon, Andy Thompson. We've got a 2-point game headed into the fourth. Cedar Reds with the lead on the road, trying to bounce back from their loss on Wednesday on the road in the Thunderdome to Desert Hills, and they're playing really strong so far.
Play-by-play of the fourth quarter brought to you by Luke Udy, American Family Insurance. Get a free quote today at one of their 2 Southern Utah locations.
Jones will drive for Cedar, baseline, and then passes it off to Eaton. Eaton's blocked by Munson, and the ball will go to Cedar.
Munson's played well tonight, especially defensively.
Tebbs gets it to Munson, tries to get it back to Tebbs. Ball tipped by Jones, out of bounds, and it'll stay with Cedar.
And Tebbs smart there. He knew who touched it, so he was able to dodge out of bounds and not let it touch him so that they could retain the possession.
Tebbs looking to inbound it. Gets it to Rogers. Rogers to Albrecht. Open 3. Puts it up. Just rims out. Rebounded by McCone. Then fought for. We're going to have a tie-up.
Tebbs sneaking in there. Yeah. McCone, as the rebound, as he went and got it, it just kind of came down to waistline. And that allowed just hands in the cookie jar there by Tebbs. And Cedar has another shot here to try to improve upon that 2-point lead.
Albrecht driving, getting to Zab. Zab been fairly quiet here in the second half. Swat by Haws on Albrecht. Haws cannot believe it.
Wow, that looked clean live.
He is completely flabbergasted. Let's see.
That looked pretty clean, didn't it? But official's 2 feet away. He thought he got him on the arm.
And Albrecht will go to the Fabulous Freddy's free throw line.
Albrecht's been active, though. Moving without the ball. That last 3 shots spun out. Look, was halfway down, came out.
And Haws has 4 fouls now. Albrecht up and good.
Yeah, he's been great. Albrecht got chance to be our Ernie's 2 player of the game tonight, in my opinion. He played great.
Absolutely. He's got 14. Here's Eaton, crosses over, kicks it to Jones. Skip pass to Johnson. Johnson puts it on the deck, then hands it off to Matthews. Back to Eaton. To Jones. Good defense by Cedar. Here's Matthews driving against Zab. Goes up. And before he does, Zab reaches in, grabs the ball, and we'll have a jump ball. Brought to you by Simply Wisdom Teeth. And it'll stay with Crimson.
I'm streaming on our website a little of this Dixie Hurricane game. 42-35, this Tiger team will not go away. Flyers having trouble putting them away here. 4 minutes to go in the fourth.
Ball goes ahead to Eaton. Nice move. Clearing space for himself on the drive, and he gets fouled again. He's generated a lot of drives and forcing Cedar to foul him as he goes to the Fabulous Freddy's free throw line again.
Desert Hills might be kind of coming on a little bit. 57-41. There's only about 2:14 left in the fourth quarter. Looks like they're going to beat Pineview tonight, Andy. Back-to-back wins for the first time in region play for the Thunder. If that score holds up, it should.
Yeah, not on an outcome, at least to that degree. I don't think a lot of people expect it.
And that almost ensures Pineview will have to go on the road in the first round of the playoffs.
44-41. Cedar with the lead. And the ball. Got another foul.
Munson's a load, and McCone's trying to just be physical with him, and it's called with a little body foul, just trying to keep him from getting too low on the block, and now you put him on the line. Still a lot of way to go. This fourth quarter is going to stretch out because Crimson just 2 fouls away from the double bonus. So we're shooting free throws the rest of the way.
Yep.
Crimson's already got the double bonus.
Munson takes his first. He's got 7.
I don't know if Zab gets enough credit for how patient he is. He just creates that foul by being patient, waiting for Munson to establish that position, and culminates in 2 points.
Jones to Matthews. On the wing, drives baseline, goes up strong. Nice job, Travis Matthews.
That's what he's best at. He's best at getting to the rim, strong finishing around the rim. Not as great of an outside shooter, but he can really finish.
Here's Rogers, kicks it to the corner. Back to Munson. He's going one-on-one against Johnson. He tries to swing it, but it's stolen by Matthews. He's going to go all the way for the layup, but before he does, he's fouled by Tebbs, and he'll go back to the free throw line. Travis Matthews.
Sneaky steal by Trav, and then the only thing he could have done is maybe put it out to the right here instead of going put it to the left. If he keeps that to the right as he's gathering to accelerate and then a leap, now he's got to earn from the line, but the first Fabulous Freddy's free throw is true for Trav.
He's got 8.
I think Travis is trying to grow his hair longer than Quincy right now.
And the second one is good. We got a timeout. We're going to take a 30-second timeout. Brought to you by Scott Gibson team at Intercap Lending. We'll be right back.
Got a project at work or around the house? Well, think Bucks Ace Hardware. Think Bucks for all the top brands like DeWalt, Milwaukee, and Stihl. Plus, Bucks has the best sporting goods department. You've got to see their gun department. It's stocked with a great selection of guns and ammo and accessories. 2 locations at the Dino Crossing in St. George or State Street in Hurricane.
Ideal Home and Paint. Ideal has all the top quality brands like PPG, Pratt & Lambert, and Cimarron floor epoxy coatings. Ideal has that. Check out their Paint Design Center, 4096 South River Road, or call 656-0801.
Here we go. 46-45. Jump on the crazy train. Enjoy the rest of the game with us right here on ESPN Radio, as well as CEC TV. Cedar playing their hearts out, up 46-45 here in the fourth quarter with the ball. This is Tebbs. Waiting for his teammates to do anything. He's guarded by Eaton. He passes it off. They get it to Albrecht, to Rogers. Munson's down low. They're wanting to post him up. Good defense by McCone as he deflects the attempted pass. Out of bounds. Cedar ball.
And how many deflections? I bet the steal count. I bet both teams are double-digit steals tonight, and certainly that means they're both double-digit turnovers tonight.
Ball goes to Munson. He's going to drive hard baseline. Did he step out of bounds? Yeah.
Just ran out of real estate. Real estate prices on the rise. Unless you go to redrockrealestate.com.
Wow. That is one of the greatest plugs I've ever heard. Here's Bridger bringing it up for the Mustangs. 46-45. Cedar with the lead. High post to Eaton. Eaton takes a couple dribbles, dips it down to McCone. McCone spins, goes middle, and he's so good at that hook shot, Devin.
Yeah, soft touch. Jackson's having a nice night. He just efficient, working hard.
8 points now for McCone as the Mustangs retake the lead on our We Win Injury Loss scoreboard. High post, nice pass inside from Munson to Bronson for an easy 2.
Think they practiced that play?
Goodness
Execution, precision by the Reds.
Matthews behind the back, step back, kicks it to Jones. McComb posting up. He's fronted by Tebbs. And so they step back, and they'll reset the offense. Eaton on the elbow, spins, kicks to Johnson. Johnson takes a couple dribbles, back to Eaton. Eaton drives, pushes off, and they'll get the offensive foul against Jordan Eaton.
He didn't extend the arm, did he? I was watching for the arm extension out of Eaton, and I didn't see it. It's really not an extension there. But anytime you initiate the contact, and really good job moving the feet and trying to stay in front. And you want to do as a defender. I mean, you draw the whistle any way you can.
48-47. Cedar has the 1-point lead, 4:35 on our Nets on Fire clock. Here's Rogers, guarded by Bridger Jones. Over to Santana, who's back in the game for the Reds. He's guarded by Matthews. He gets it to Albrecht. Albrecht guarded all the way out there by Eaton.
And Eaton's got 4 now, so he's got to be really careful. You cannot afford to have Eaton foul out in crunch time.
Give-and-go attempt. They didn't dish it off to him. Almost another great pass from Munson, but it's deflected away. Munson gets it back, drives in, lays it up good.
Now, just find a way to score. On the road, trying to get the split this week. 2 road games for the Reds, and they're playing well tonight.
50-47. Eaton trying to tie it up with a team D3. Misses it long. Rebounded Cedar. Good look by Eaton. Just wouldn't fall for him. Santana driving, spinning. Passes it to Munson. Munson underneath puts it up. No good. And he'll be fouled as he's been strong going towards the rim tonight for the Reds.
Bridger Jones, did he hit his head on the deck when he came down? he kind of was just in the vicinity there, and after the foul on Houston Johnson, he got bumped into. Watch Bridger on the bottom, middle of your screen. Munson just kind of knocks him down. The head snaps on the court, Andy.
Man.
That looked like it hurt. He's tough as nails, though.
Hate that. Munson misses long.
Yeah, he's just standing there in position, and Johnson's already made the foul, and Munson just has nowhere to come down and bumps into Jones inadvertently and hits his head on the court.
Haws coming back in the game. Houston Johnson getting some instruction from Coach Winters as he heads back to the bench. Munson up and good. Makes his second free throw. He's got 11.
Just nobody's been able to separate. It's been 4 or 5 point lead for both ways. That's it tonight. Ton of lead changes in this one.
Haws hands it to Matthews, drives middle, goes up, misses it too strong off the glass, and ball goes out of bounds. And they're saying it's going to be Cedar ball. I didn't get a good look at that in real time, but there was some argument about it. 51-47, Santana waving off Munson. He wants to go ISO against Matthews. Instead, he passes it to Albrecht. Ball goes to Rogers. Rogers driving to the right, kicks it to the corner to Albrecht, back to Zab, back to Rogers. Good movement by Cedar. Good defense by Crimson. Munson driving on a McCone, takes a big step, puts it up, and good, and one for the big fella.
That could be your AWP playmaker play of the game if Cedar goes on to win this. Still a lot of time left there, but Munson, just a strong move, crosses over, doesn't hook, finger roll in traffic, got the friendly bounce.
53-47 now for the Reds as Munson gets another chance at the Fabulous Freddy's free throw line. He's been the man, especially in this third quarter.
I don't think Coach Esplin has sat down all night. He's getting his steps in tonight on the Cedar bench. Just pacing.
And that's going to be it for Jackson McCone, who plays his butt off every night for the Reds. And this time,
couple tough ones, but, you know, physical game tonight.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, he's got to watch and cheer now for his teammates. And Eaton's got 4, so he's got to be real careful.
Munson makes the free throw. Cedar up 7 now, 54-47 on our We Win Injury Loss scoreboard. Jones gets a screen, drives hard right, goes into Munson, puts it up, no good. Rebounded by Cedar.
Largest lead of the night, and to add to it, this is a very big possession.
Rogers, skip pass, over to Bronson, back to Rogers. Munson going to drive and kick it out to Albrecht, who's guarded tightly by Haws. Albrecht goes middle. They get it over to Rogers. Rogers is saying, I need some space here. He's in the corner.
Yeah, he wanted space, but then he dribbled deeper into the corner. I think he's right. Give me space so I could dribble back out to the angle. Instead, he goes to the corner to separate from his teammate, and Matthews pounced him. And before he could get doubled, I think that's a really good timeout. You had one to spare there.
Timeout brought to you by the Scott Gibson team at Intercap Lending. They don't match their rates or their fees. Check out the Scott Gibson team, Intercap Lending today. You can call or text at 435-619-8080. Also want to thank Intermountain Sports Medicine for having athletic training for all Region 10 varsity athletics again this year. If you've had a sports injury, call Dr. Millward today at 251-3600.
The Stampede got the cheerleaders getting them fired up here, but they're in a little trouble. They need a little more magic. They need some magic like Wednesday if they're going to come back and win this game.
Ball goes into Rogers, who's going to be guarded relentlessly by Haws. He's able to get it away to Santana. Santana guarded by Matthews. Santana crosses over left to right. Looks down low, kicks it to Albrecht. And Crimson start to gamble, and they leave Albrecht wide open for a layup. He extends the lead.
Pretty passing. They're trying to overplay, trying to make something happen defensively.
56-47, Cedar with the lead. 1:53 on our Nets on Fire clock. Haws launches a three, banks it, nearly goes in, but then rims out, rebounded by Cedar, and then Albrecht will be fouled. And for being down 56-47, I think Crimson has done an excellent job on the star of the other team, Zab Santana, who only has 8 points. But how about Stockton Albrecht with 16? He has been awesome for Coach Esplin and the Reds tonight. They'll try to extend the lead even further with some free throws here from the Fabulous Freddy's free throw line. First one goes down.
That's a game high, right? 16?
17 now, yeah. And we got a 10-point game. Albrecht winds up and delivers, misses short, rebounded by Cedar. And it's kicked out to Rogers with 1:42 left in the fourth quarter. Cedar has the ball and a 10-point lead.
Just run clock. Play keep away till that shot clock comes in next year. You just want to run a little clock. But if you get something underneath, you get a back cut, go ahead and score it. Work a little clock.
Albrecht gives it to Santana. Backdoor cut inside to Bronson for a layup. Just what you wanted, Devin.
Yeah, perfect. Ran a little clock, got the bucket. This game almost out of reach. Haws going to have to take a three.
Haws launches. He'll get fouled on the three-point attempt.
And that's big. You stop the clock. You put a good free throw shooter, over 70%, and Haws on the line. But you're going to have to do that 3 more times now. This has been a really impressive fourth quarter by Cedar. And Crimson just went cold.
Haws rolls it in.
Haws this year from the free throw line shoots it at a 78% clip. So he's an excellent free throw shooter.
And he makes the second one. He's got 9.
We got the Holbrook Asphalt Big Score Dessert over 55 tonight, though, AT.
That's right.
And this is going to spoil that Snow Canyon Crimson game where they could have maybe got to share the region title if Cedar hangs on here, which it looks like they're going to have to make free throws as long as they make free throws. But we've seen leads
that's what I'm saying.
We've seen leads about in this gym this year evaporate. 9-point lead, 1:11 left.
Munson will go to the free throw line. That's right. Big Score Dessert is on, folks. Head to Yogurtland, ask for your Holbrook Asphalt Big Score Dessert. You get 5 ounces of frozen yogurt from Yogurtland, courtesy of our friends at Holbrook Asphalt and the Big Score Dessert. Munson at the free throw line.
Not too far out of my way here from Crimson High to swing to Yogurtland. I'll meet you there, AT.
Munson has made 4 free throws tonight, or actually 5 free throws, but he misses that one. He's got 14 total points for the Reds. He's got a great second half.
Haws is fouled out, though. Now you've lost your best three-point shooter. So Jensen or Class going to have to try to hit, Lukenge going to have to try to hit a 3 here.
He misses both of them. Here comes Crimson. Jaden Jensen brings it up. They need a cast. 105. No, Jensen's going to drive middle. Great job. Jaden Jensen getting to the rim and a quick 2 points there for the Mustangs.
You've lost Haws. He's fouled out. You've lost McCone, 2 of your 3 leading scorers. So you got Eaton out there. It averages about 11 points a game. But how about Jensen just speedy down the lane with the offhand, and you take the quick 2 there, and you get the full timeout. Now, after Coach Winters, you love that timeout, and you set up your pressure defense, Andy, and you try to make sure that you can get a steal quickly within the first 5 to 7 seconds. If you can't, you foul.
We'll take the 30-second timeout. We'll make it a 30-second break. Brought to you by the Scott Gibson team. Intercap Lending. Back after this.
Got a project at work or around the house? Well, think Bucks Ace Hardware. Think Bucks for all the top brands like DeWalt, Milwaukee, and Still. Plus, Bucks has the best sporting goods department. You've got to see their gun department. It's stocked with a great selection of guns and ammo and accessories. 2 locations at the Dino Crossing in St. George or State Street in Hurricane.
Ideal Home and Paint. Ideal has all the top quality brands like PPG, Pratt & Lambert, and Cimarron floor epoxy coatings. Ideal has that. Check out their Paint Design Center, 4096 South River Road, or call 656-0801.
Welcome back. Ideal Home and Paint game of the night. Things just got more interesting here at Crimson Cliffs as they cut it to a 7-point game, and then they're going to get a steal on the inbounds pass. Jordan Eaton down low, passes out to Jensen for an open 3, misses it long. Rebounded by Zab Santana. Holy cow!
That 3 goes down. They got a chance. That 3 goes down. It's realistic to think if it's 59-55 with 53 seconds left, But now Zab can hit free throws. Either hit free throws, Cedar wins.
Yeah.
It's plain and simple. You hit free throws, Cedar can win this game and just finish off the Mustangs from the line.
Zab with 8 points tonight. And here's his first free throw is good.
Yeah, quiet and nice. Zab just kind of just played within himself, hasn't tried to do too much. They've really done a great job with the backdoor cuts, executing their offense.
And Zab has 10 points. Hudson Haws had 10 points. Here's Lukenge driving, going up with the left hand, missing everything, and Munson gets the rebound, and he'll be fouled.
Well, yeah, you played a minute in the first half. You're coming into crunch time. You're taking the 3 away, so you can get that first step, get to the rim, and try to go to that reverse. And it looked like he was trying to get English, and it slipped
really,
out.
Yeah, his only option was to kind of fling it up there, as Crimson just
somebody needed to be in the short
right
corner there, slide to that corner, because maybe he could have got a kick out pass. That would have been better, and could have maybe got a 3-point off.
Lukenge's been a spark player off the bench for Crimson this year as Munson makes the first free throw.
And Cedar was sitting in that 8 spot in the upcoming state tournament. 1, 2, and 3 seeds get buys. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 host home games in the first round, where 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, they got to go on the road. So Cedar's sitting at 8, and this win should almost lock them into a home game, I would imagine, Andy.
Munson misses his second free throw. 44 seconds left. Crimson down 10 with the ball. Jensen driving, backing up, kicking it over to Jones, who drives, puts it up, off the glass, no good. Rebound fought for, finally gotten by Albrecht. In the corner, 30 seconds. He passes it ahead to Zab Santana to Munson, who wants to throw down, and he does. But before he does, he travels.
Bridger's still down. He kind of tried to take a little chest up defensive delayed charge at the other end. You can't see him. Now you can see him. And maybe the wind knocked out of him. Remember he hit his head earlier?
Yes.
I think he's exhausted. Right here, he's going to step into that, try to take that little bump, and I think it knocked the air out of him.
What an amazing effort by that kid all night. But so you're down 10, the game's over, and you're still trying to get the ball back for your team. You take one in the chops.
And that very well could have been a charge. It very well could have been a foul on Bridger Jones for just bumping into him. But I like the no call in crunch time right there, but I hate it. I hope he's okay.
25 seconds left. 10-point deficit. Crimson. Jensen launches a 3, makes it. Team deep 3 good from deep. Timeout, Coach Winters. 7-point game with 18.3 left.
Yeah, and they won't quit. Coach Winters knows state tournament's coming. Situational, going to drop a defensive play. They're going to keep fighting here. Deep. That was the deep one I was looking for, Andy.
There was the launch from the volleyball line. Let's take a 45-second break. We'll be back right after this.
This is Tyler from We Win Injury Law. We win for you, period. If you have been in a motorcycle accident, car accident, hit by a semi-truck, or bitten by a dog, we will fight and win for you, period. Visit 435wewin.com to have me look at your case.
Simply Wisdom Teeth is all they do, and they always make it simple. With everyday pricing at just $899 for all 4 wisdom teeth removed, including sedation, they've got over 600 5-star Google reviews. For appointments, call 635-1243 or visit simplywisdomteeth.com.
Need an appliance or two? AWP's got you. Check out the remodeled expansive showroom, highlighting the cafe series with colors like matte black, matte white, and modern glass. Make your kitchen stand out. Come see the local boys at AWP across the freeway from the Bloomington Walmart.
And we're back. Devin Dixon, Andy Thompson. 18 seconds left. 7-point game. Cedar with the lead and the ball. Just trying to get through this last 18 seconds. And Crimson not giving up at all. And Cedar's forced to call a timeout as Crimson was not allowing anyone to get open. We'll keep it right here. Timeout brought to you by the Scott Gibson team at Intercap Lending. They don't match their rates or their fees. Check out the Scott Gibson team today. You can call or text 435-619-8080.
Jazz got a little dogfight on their hands right now up at the Viv. Orlando giving them a game. Utah leads into the third quarter, 77-74. Don't have that game for you tonight because of this one. Donovan has 21 and 7. Carter Jr. leading Orlando with 19 right now, start of the fourth quarter. And both the other games are done. Dixie and Desert Hills winning tonight in Region 10 hoops.
Inbound got by Zab, and they foul him with 16.5 seconds left.
Slow, enjoyable walk for the Reds to the free throw line for Zab Santana. That's the guy they wanted to get the ball to on the inbounds.
He's made 4 free throws tonight for the Reds.
Zab Santana, one of the funnest players to watch play in region. You mentioned state MVP in that championship run a year ago, and he's a really good free throw shooter, right at about 77% coming into tonight.
11 points, 12 points for Zab, who's been a starter since I think he was a 9th grader, if I remember correctly. Jensen nearly loses the ball, saves it, 10 seconds left for Crimson. Class kicks it over to the corner for a 3, missed. Rebounded by Rogers, up ahead to Munson, who wants another chance to dunk it, and he dunks it a little bit. We'll count that,
Little left hand. Not the cleanest, but going off the off foot. I think he's trying to throw it up high, a little breakdown, a little exclamation point. Booyah. Cedar wins.
Great game by Aaron Munson. Goodness gracious. 66-55. Reds get the win. We'll take the break. We'll be back with the Johnson Pediatrics post-game show right after this. Thanks for being with us.
Ernie's 2 Sinclair stations want to wish Region 10 athletes the best of luck this season. And stay tuned for the Ernie's Player of the Game. Don't forget to grab an Ernie's reward card that allows you to save on fuel and earn points for every $1 spent in store. Get your card today. Ernie's, St. George, Hurricane, Cedar, and in Beaver.
Fabulous Freddy's is the locals' choice for a full-service car wash. It's fast. Have your car washed in just 20 minutes or less. Fabulous Freddy's always keeps it clean inside and out with 2 Southern Utah locations as well as in Vegas, Lehigh, and Sandy.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware.
See Hearst first this month for great deals on red hot buys at Hearst Ace Hardware. Make sure and get an Ace Rewards card for savings around the house, the yard, or the job site. Stop by Hearst General Store Ace Hardware, conveniently located in the heart of downtown Cedar City and St. George.
Hey, time out. I've got a loan for you. Scott Gibson here with Intercap Lending. Put me in the finance game to work for you. No matter what you're looking for, to build, buy, or refinance, I can help. So don't drop the ball and let me, with my 25 years experience, go to work for you. 435-619-8080.
Hey, it's Luke with Udine Associates at American Family Insurance. At Udine Associates, we love insurance so you don't have to. With a quick call, we can get you an instant quote with the right coverages. My team of licensed agents are ready to help you with better insurance from American Family. Give us a call at 435-251-9102.
Ideal Home and Paint. Ideal has all the top quality brands like PPG, Pratt & Lambert, and Cimarron floor epoxy coatings. Ideal has that. Check out their paint design center, 4096 South River Road, or call 656-0801.
Right now is the time to improve and get ready for the upcoming basketball season. And the best facility with brand new floors and top-notch training is at Nets on Fire inside the Be More Complex. Get small group training with elite coaches. It's time to improve your game. Just visit netsonfire.org.
Welcome back. Johnson Pediatrics post-game show brought to you by our friends at Johnson Pediatrics. Dr. Cody Johnson and his experienced staff know how to make your kids feel right at home at the dentist's office. Ask for the new patient special at Johnson Pediatric Dentistry. All right, Devin, 66-55. Cedar gets the win. Upsets Crimson Cliffs here at home. Although when you're the defending champ and you've beaten, you're capable of beating anybody like Cedar, it's hard to consider any game they win an upset. But
the key for me tonight, Zab, a little quieter than I thought. Munson was what I expected. He's sensational.
Tough kid.
The guard line played really well tonight, and Stockton Albrecht was a big part of that. Tebbs and company. That guard line, and they got Crimson in foul trouble. How big is it? You foul out McCone and you foul out Hudson Haws there down the stretch, and with 2 of your big guns on the bench there in crunch time, Cedar able to put this away, making their free throws for the most part. That's a big win. That really, I think, guarantees Cedar a home game. And for the defending state champs. You got to win that home game now to punch your ticket to the Burns Arena to get to the quarterfinals to have a shot at going back-to-back.
Yes, absolutely. Let's do our Ernie's 2 Sinclair Station player of the game, Devin.
It's easy. Well, it's not easy, but for me, it's Stockton Albrecht because you got 17 and you didn't expect that tonight. And on the road, looking for a win, I think he was the guy that really gave them that extra scoring punch that Cedar needs. You can't expect Zab and Munson to do it every night, and Stockton Albrecht tonight was sensational. He's my guy. He's my POG'er.
He was great.
Get us some chicken
shots.
strips, baby, at Ernie's 2 Sinclair Station.
Yeah, go fuel up with the best chicken strips in the West at Ernie's 2 Sinclair
Have you had
Station.
them, AT? They're so good. So good.
And a great deal
I
to
might
boot.
just go
Those
over there
sauces,
Sunday morning and load up for the Super
Yeah,
Bowl.
hey, I like that idea.
Grab some biscuits and gravy and get in the morning, and then take them home and then get them before the game.
Phenomenal. All right, let's do our Appliance Wholesalers Plus Playmaker play of the game.
3 minutes on the clock.
You know what it is already?
Munson and 1 down the lane, finger roll in traffic. And I said at the time, if Cedar wins, that's my play of the game. They go on to win it. Aaron Munson tonight could have been the player of the game. He had 17. So we're going to give him the Appliance Wholesalers Plus Playmaker play of the game. I think it's pretty easy tonight. I like that play there from Munson on that and 1. You could have went with the dunk at the end, but the game had been decided by then. So that finger roll, to me, I pushed it up to 7, and then they got it up to 10. And then Desert Hill or Crimson Cliffs creeping in there, made a 3, had a couple buckets. And it was still 3 minutes on the clock. But to me, at that moment, when he got that and 1, that finger roll in traffic, that was the difference in the game. We can see it on the highlights if we got the highlights, because there was a ton of second half highlights, Andy. McCone, and I liked McCone's effort again tonight, getting another start for Coach Winters. He was sensational. But watch that extra pass. Plinko, nothing but the bottom from downtown. Eaton did what he could, some strong moves. He always brings it. I'm sure he didn't foul out. He had 4. You got to stay in this game. McCone active defensively, but look at the passing.
Yeah.
And they got that 3-point shot to go. And when Munson can hit that and then get to the rim, it's tough to beat.
Another amazing. I mean, they had so many of those.
I bet they had 20 team assists plus tonight. And we'll have to check the final box score and our Wilkinson statistics. Houston Johnson with a nice bucket. I thought he provided a spark off the bench. Matthews doing what he does best, getting to the rim.
Cone being strong, going to his little hook that's unstoppable. Munson with another beautiful, the big man.
But you're right, the assisted baskets, just the there's another one. Another dime by Albrecht, getting Munson in a perfect position to get that left-hand lay-in. This is the play of the game for me right there. And 1, down the lane, going through traffic, 3 minutes to go. Nice little take there. Ty Bronson. Jensen came in after Haws fouled out, got right to the rim. Coach Winters was taking timeouts, working on situational stuff, but exclamation point at the end. Left-hand dunk. Jensen hit another deep parking lot 3, but it just wasn't enough. Largest lead of the night came late in this game after these two teams were neck and neck all night, and 66-55. Crimson finds themselves on the wrong end and kind of play spoiler. Cedar kind of play spoiler tonight because Crimson Snow Canyon now won't be for a co-region title next Tuesday night. Warriors will be playing for the outright region title because Dixie won tonight. So Snow Canyon's all but locked up the 1 seed at this point, but and the region title looks really likely for Coach Meacham and the Warriors, who had a bye tonight. Didn't play.
Yeah, that's right. 66-55. Cedar gets the win over the Mustangs. Thanks for being with us, and special thanks to Martino back in the studio. Of course, CEC TV shooting the highlights. Great job as always. We're going to get you. Go ahead, Devin.
I was just going to say, no wrap-up show, so just want to thank Bucks Ace Hardware and Anodyne Pain and Wellness, some of our Camping World St. George, some of our extended post-game sponsors, because are we going to try to get bonus coverage of the Jazz?
Yes, yeah, we're going to get to the Jazz here. We'll say goodbye to our TV audience. We're going to take a 2-minute break on the radio, and when we come back, we'll have Utah Jazz basketball. For Devin Dixon, I'm Andy Thompson. Thanks for being with us. We'll see you Monday on the Devin Dixon Show.